Hello, everybody. This is Wolfang. Today is Friday, January 3rd, 2020. I hope everybody has a good year this year. I'm going to try to. So, today I'm going to talk about things you may have around your house or your apartment. I was getting rid of some stuff and I came across this cookie tin, and it also has a lid for it, and it fits nice and tight. So I was thinking, what if you put your little tea candles inside here when the power goes out, and if the power's out for a while, you could light this, put some type of a grate over the top of it to maybe boil water. I don't know. Like I said, I'm thinking outside the box. But these little teacup candles don't cost that much, and they come in an 8-pack. But you could put. So I've got 4 in here right now, and I could probably add 3 more. But whether you want to use it for light or to heat up water, there's various things you could do with it. But also, when you're burning candles, you want to be careful. So that would be a good, for safety, so you don't catch your place on fire. But and then the other one I also have. This is for a different project, but it's cat food, but it's a smaller tin can. But my point is, you don't always have to go out and buy all kinds of different devices. You may have stuff around the house. I don't know how many people out there do like spring cleaning, and when you're cleaning up, it's like, oh, I don't need this, throw it out, this is junk, this is, just collecting dust. But I saw the cookie tin, and I was like, you know what, that definitely could come in handy for something. I had a friend suggest maybe drill some holes in the side to get a better air circulation with it. But there's all kinds of things. I mean, you can even use these for storage. If you've got some fire starter or something like that, you might want to put in there, because the lid goes on here pretty tight. It's a good tight fit. Hell, you could even turn this into a little first aid kit if you wanted to. There's all kinds of different things you could do with it. As far as with your candles, I do make candles, and I thought I'd share. I've got like 5 blocks of these, and they're different color. But the deal is, I could melt that wax down and put it in here and add wick to that. That would be another candle for you right there. I save my candle jars so I can refill those. All you do is just add your wick to it. I need to go out and buy wick. I was looking around this morning for my wick, and I couldn't find any of it. But what you do is you just take the wick, figure out the length. One end of the wick, you can buy the little metal tablets that you put the wick in to hold that wick down, or you can even take a washer or a nut or something to hold it down. So you need to have a weight on that wick when you put it in your jar. And then you just pour your hot wax in there. It's not that hard. What I use, and I've had this for a long time, is it's a melting pot. and then you just put your container here, and this bottom knob, it's a valve, it opens up, and you can pour, it just pours the wax right into your jar, instead of doing it the old-fashioned way where you heat it up, pot on your stove to melt wax. But there's all kinds of different little tricks that you can do with that. But like I said, just looking around your house or your apartment, and you see an item and it's like, I don't think I need that. Maybe I'll just throw it away. I don't know. Sometimes they'll come in handy. You think outside the box. I'm not saying hoard stuff, but things that are practical that you feel that you could use, do that. Like I said, save, if you buy candles, save those jars. And wax really isn't that much. What gets pricey when you're making your own candles is buying the molds and buying the scents that you add to the wax. That gets a little pricey. So that's why I haven't really messed around with candles that much here of late. But like I said, I think I've got probably, I want to say maybe 50 pounds of wax downstairs in the basement. I just brought the one block up to let you know. This is probably maybe 10 pounds. But and all you do is just take, I have an ice pick, and I pick that wax blocks apart, and I put it in my my melter, and just go from there. So I also I'm waiting, actually. I bought some fire starting stuff off of Amazon, and I'm waiting for that to arrive. One thing is fire gel. I'm kind of interested in seeing how this stuff works, but that definitely will be a video for outside, and I'll do that when the weather gets better. But this fire gel, from what I read, is it's safe to use. It's non-toxic. You could use it to put on charcoal to start your grill up, but that's not what my purpose of buying it for. If we had to bug out and you needed to start a fire outside, it's waterproof also. But like I said, when it arrives, I'm going to check it out and see how well it works. The other thing I bought is magnesium shavings. Now, with your magnesium shavings, you do have to have a spark. You have to have some type of a flame for it. I've never messed with it, but I did some reading on it, and we'll see how that works out. That'll be another little test, because I figured, if you know how to use the old-fashioned rubbing the stick, excuse me, starting a fire that way, that's good to know. But with products they have out today, make it, I don't know how to, make it as easy as possible for yourself. Because when shit hits the fan and you're doing all this hard work, especially if you have to bug out, some people, the place that we have to go to is primitive. There is nothing there. But it's a place that if we can get to it, it'll get us away from city and mass people. So at this location, like I said, it's just woods. That's all it is. It's next to a river. That's all I'm saying. So, but if you've got a way to make a fire, even when the wood's wet, And there's, like I said, there's all kinds of different fire starters out there. But if you're trying to make a fire the old-fashioned way, you've never really did it. You're using more energy, so you're going to need more food. So I mean, it just depends on. It really depends on the situation when shit hits the fan. How bad is it? I don't want to see everybody have to go back to the old primitive way, because if we end up that way, then that's bad. That's not good at all. The next thing, I did get this in the mail yesterday. I bought this off of Amazon, and it's Potable Tablets. And you add a tablet to a quart of water, if I read that right. As I hold this farther away so I can see. Yeah, one tablet. No, I'm sorry, 2 tablets to a quart of water. So it's 2 tablets. And I've got, there's 25 tablets in each bottle. So I've got quite a few of those. I'd like to have one in each one of the bug out bags that we have. But like I said, I've got some other things coming. I really want to do some videos outside this year. I still have to. I did some recording on my dash cam. I haven't checked it out yet. Or not my dash cam, my GoPro that I got. Because I'll be using that to do my videos outside. But other than that, I just wanted to do a quick little video about having stuff like this around the house or around your apartment. And if you had to bug in your place, I think this would be a pretty good idea. Because if it gets bad and you can't light your stove, well, if you don't have any electric, if you got an electric stove, you won't be able to use it. And we don't have gas, we have electric. So that would come in handy for us. And you don't really have to worry about smoking yourself out with these little teacups. But it's just, stuff that I think about, and I like to try to share with other people when I come up with ideas. If anybody, if anybody else out there has any ideas, feel free to share them. I'm always open for new ideas. So I'm going to go and enjoy this gloomy day we have here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I guess it's going to rain all day. That's all right. I'm going to sit around and, I don't know, watch TV, watch some YouTube channels. It's Friday. I'm on my vacation, so I can do whatever I want. More or less. Anyway, everybody have a good Friday. This is Wolfang, and I will talk to you all later. Oh, and by the way, I'm going to do a live chat Saturday, January the 4th at 7 p.m. Stop by and say hello. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye.